She worked very well the other day, and although she had been working quite well before the lock-hinge, I felt there was a glimpse of something special the other day when I galloped her. And obviously Inspiral, she's another year older, and John and Thady have put a lot of emphasis on how difficult it can be when these mares are, a year older, and just trying to prime them. They can take a little bit more work. Sometimes they can become a little bit more temperamental. But I was pretty happy with what I felt underneath me the other day. Yeah. I always had a bit of an association with John. I had a phone call from John, and he basically just asked me if I would commit to some riding out days. I started riding out there, maybe at Royal Ascot. This time last year, I started riding out there twice a week on work mornings. I started getting on some nice horses. Frankie had made it pretty clear that he didn't want to ride any 2-year-olds last year on his final year, so I was riding some nice 2-year-olds with John and Thady, and it kind of progressed that way, but that was the start of it. Although I'd been riding 10 years, I never really had much of a relationship with Frankie. Always got along with him, asked him the odd question, but we weren't close by any means, until this last year, his farewell year, I guess, where I was in the yard in Clarehaven a lot more, and I was seeing him most mornings, and I like to think we built up a little bit of a relationship, and I always looked forward to going racing and having him around because I could, bounce a few ideas off him and ask him a few more questions. And there was definitely a relationship that blossomed slightly there. And actually, by the end of it, I was probably slightly sad to see him leave because I had only got to really know him in the last year, although I didn't want him to change his mind. But yeah, he was very good, and he had his retirement party, and he was on the dance floor all night, and I wanted to just go have a chat to him and just say thanks. And I couldn't get to him because I don't drink, I'm not much of a socialite, I'm not great in social situations. But my girlfriend was up on the dance floor the whole night as well, so I had to go up there at some stage just to try and get her off so we could go home. That prompted, I went up there, and I remember Frankie just saw me and he gave me a hug and he wished me the best of luck for the year, and he said just to call him whenever I want. So whenever I have Group 1 rides, I often give Frankie a call all the way from America, and he's been very, very good.